Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking Up with Chris. So today, we're going to be making some shepherd's pie. So let's get started. And we're going to start right here. I'm going to go into my cast iron with a pound of ground turkey. I'm using turkey instead of beef today. So let's go get that started. Alright, so while that pound and a half of turkey is going to come over here, chop up a whole onion, a stalk of celery, and a couple bags of baby carrots. Get a little Mirepoix going. And then gonna add a little garlic when that's seared up. All right, got my Mirepoix ready to go. That's gonna be the first thing to go in. And now I'm gonna cut up about 3-4 cloves of garlic, and that'll go in after the Mirepoix has been cooked. All right, now that I got my meat brown, I'm gonna go ahead and strain that. All right, now into the same skillet, we're gonna go in with our Mirepoix. Now where that Mirepoix is going, we're gonna come on over here. We got our garlic sliced up. The more you chop and abuse your garlic, the less flavor it wants to give you. So for this recipe, we're gonna slice the garlic, and then we're gonna make us a biscuit dough real quick. So our Mirepoix has been going for a couple minutes now. Picking up those chars off the bottom. And now we're gonna go in with this sliced garlic. Now we'll let that go for a minute, and then we'll come back. All right, so the garlic's had a minute to do its thing. Now we're gonna go back in with the turkey, and we're gonna let that get acquainted for about a minute or two. All right, so been that minute. Now we're gonna get our seasoning on with a little salt, that pepper, and some good parsley. And we're gonna mix that in, then we'll start adding our canned vegetables. So now you can see I added some sweet peas, some corn, some red kidney beans, and about 2 cups of stock, chicken, vegetable, beef, whatever you want to use. And now I'm gonna go in with about 2-3 tablespoons of butter. Now we're gonna let that butter melt down, and once that get incorporated, we're gonna go in with about a 2 or 3 tablespoons of butter to thicken it up. I'm sorry, I said butter, 2 or 3 tablespoons of flour. We'll come back for that. All right, now while that's getting acquainted, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna roll this biscuit dough out flat. All right, so we're gonna roll this biscuit dough. I split it into 2 parts because we're gonna use half of it for the bottom and half for the top. We're gonna put it in this baking dish over here. Doesn't matter how thin you get it out, as long as you don't have holes in it, because you got some space to cover in that dish. Let's see what we're looking like. A little bit more. And it might be alright. Alright, so we're going to take that right over into the dish. If I can get it to act right for me. That crust isn't gonna be perfect, but I call that good enough. I'm just gonna roll this other one out and get it ready for the top. And the same process. Our filling is well incorporated with each other. So let's give it a little taste. You want to taste a piece of meat. That's the big flavor you worry about. Okay, I'm good. So now, I just want to go into here. Oh, that's the wrong jar. About 2-3 tablespoons of flour. You can sift it to be safe, or just keep your stirring hand. Don't judge me in throwing it in with my hand. That's 1. That's about 2. You gotta keep it moving. You don't want no clumps of flour in there. And we're gonna get tablespoon number 3 and keep it going. You see it's thickening up already. All right, now we get about 1 more minute to cook and it'll be ready. All right, so now you see if I move it, you can see the bottom of the skillet for a while. That means I got the right thickness. So we're gonna take it straight from here into our crust. All right, so moving over here. And we're just gonna let it get on in now. As you can see, I got some left. I'll find something to do with that. Because that there is enough. Now we're going to take our other piece of crust and we're going right over the top with it. And now comes the prettiness. We're going to try to crimp around. I ain't got the prettiest fingers, but I'm making it work. And it's okay. You see, I got some high points of my crust right here. Not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to eat some food. That's it. And you just want to score. That way your pot doesn't explode. There's space for the steam and whatever else to get up out of there. And now we're gonna go into a 400-degree oven just for about 15 minutes and we'll be back. Wait. First, we're gonna brush the top with butter, then put it in the oven. You can start. All right, so now we're just gonna brush some butter over this top. All right, now we're gonna go in the oven about 15 minutes and we'll come back when it's ready. All right, so we're done now. Woo! Let's get that baby out.
Popeye.
And there you go. Let's cut into that baby for you. All right, let's see what we got in here. I'll tell you what I got. The wrong dish. But the plate ain't gonna work for this. Get some of that hot loving up out of here. Might show hear that crunch and it's on that crust. There we go. Hot loving. Y'all gonna fill them plates and bowls up with however much you want. And y'all just enjoy that. I know I will.